Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and coming up in this particular episode, we're going to look at the Black Stars' possible lineup in the game against the Pharaohs of Egypt. I'm here with Atta Poku to do this. Atta, Joe, welcome back again.
Thanks, man.
The Black Stars lineup for the game against Cape Verde. I want you to touch on it before we get into the main possible lineup.
So I'm doing this lineup for Daniel Odro, wherever he is. It is his lineup. You know, Egypt would come after us. The coach said, Rui Victoria said that they are playing a final. Mohamed El Shenawi, their goalkeeper, also said that, look, we should all forget what has happened between Ghana and Egypt in the past. Yeah. In this moment, it is what happens today that is important. And they are ready for Ghana. And they know Kudus will play. So they are ready for Ghana. Now, assuming I had the job of creating today, I'll still start Richard Ofori.
Richard Ofori?
Yes. For all the lampooning that we've lampooned him, Joe, he cost us the first goal, but he didn't cost us the second goal, in my opinion. And he made some incredible saves in the game.
You've had the experiences of Lawrence Atizzi at the World Cup. You've had experiences of Jojo Olakot at the 2021 AFCON. Why are you going for Richard Ofori? Is it that he's the longest serving goalkeeper?
No, beyond the experience he comes with, he is very vocal. And he commands the back better than the other two. Okay. But I'm playing him for his shot stopping skills. Egypt will come after us. If I were choosing a goalkeeper predominantly for the build-up phase, I would have gone with Ziggy. Because of his crucial ball playing skills. But we need an efficient organizer at the back. Okay. And I would go with Richard Ofori.
Now, before we go into the defenders, what's going to be the possible formation?
I'll go a 4-2-3-1.
Why are we still going with the 1-2?
We need to. And then give responsibility to our 3 attackers behind the main striker. It's the most effective way to combat them.
Okay, let's go into the defenders.
I'm going to do some madness here.
Let's have it.
So we have a left back who played for us to see in Gideon Mensah. We have another left back in Fatau Hamidu from Mediama. I'll not play any of them.
Who are you going to play?
I'll play Ali Seidu.
Why?
Mohamed Salah is going to play on the right. He's a left-footed player. When he cuts in, he'll cut in onto the stronger foot of our left back. That is going to be Ali Seidu, a right-footed person. He should cut off offensive duties and bring his passes into midfield for the midfielders to play.
Okay. So we have Ali Seidu at the left back, right back.
I'll play Odoi.
Still Odoi?
Yes.
Why Odoi?
Security.
I feel like Chris Hughton likes him for his both offensive and defensive duties.
The security and the assurance he brings is far more important than any other thing he does on the pitch. Okay. And the fact that he's a coach's outlet with instructions and information. If you listen to him in the post-match, he spoke like a coach.
Yeah.
Just a short while after a game, he understood what had happened better than a lot of them. I understand why they call him Prof in the Black Stars camp. He actually knows what he's doing.
Okay, 4 and 5. We have 3 strong centre backs in that department. In fact, 4 centre backs.
Absolutely.
If you had the quiet man, what's his name?
Nicholas.
And you had Daniel Amati, you have Ajiku, you have Salisu.
Yeah.
Who are you going to pick?
We risked having too many rusty players in our back 5 against Cape Verde. Ofori has not been playing regularly for some time. And then we had Salisu coming back from a long injury layoff. Joe, we are playing this tournament in the middle of the season.
Yeah.
A lot of the players already have match fitness. Salisu hasn't got match fitness. And it was on show in that game. Amate, Jiku at the heart of the defense.
Amate, people would say for his runs, he's not really good with them.
I want an assured leader at the back. Let Jiku do the dirty work. Let Amate sweep behind him for us. It's all we need.
So that's for your defenders. Ali Seidu, Dennis Odoi, Daniel Amati, and Alexander Jiku.
Absolutely.
Defensive midfield.
So one progressor, one destroyer.
Okay. Okay.
I would bench Baba Idrisu because of his limited passing range, and then bring in Salis
Okay.
as the destroyer, and then right in the double pivot, I'll push our progressor Majid Ashmeru.
Okay. It's going to be an Ashmeru tournament.
He is the best progressor of the ball in our team currently, and we can't work efficiently without him.
What about Baba Idrisu? Is not. I think something is off with Baba Idrisu.
Yeah, he has his range and limit. Once the yellow card comes in, especially for him, he becomes subdued.
Okay.
And he's unable to play the game again because he's hanging by a thread, pretty cautious that in the event something goes by wrongly, he's off. So he always plays with the yellow card or caution behind him. That, no, let me not force this tackle. This is a 50-50, let me wait. If I overcommit, I could be sent off.
So it's overthinking.
Absolutely.
It's indecisive.
So that indecisiveness affects his passing, his positioning, and then it affects his distribution too, and then his covering. But you need your defensive midfielder to do that. Many of these guys would say, damn the consequences. I'm going to play this game. So you have defensive midfielders getting a yellow card as early as 10 minutes, and they are still aggressively hurrying, chasing, breaking down play and all that.
The reason I ask you this question is for people to know that sometimes people don't dislike players, but they know their contributions and they know when these players should be in games, when they should be out of games. You get it?
I absolutely do.
Look like you are against this.
No, we are never against them. We understand their limitations, and we are closer to them.
Yeah.
They would want to enjoy the game. As soon as they overcommit and get a caution, then they have to go back.
But this is a serious game you are.
You can't let a blade of grass go to the Egyptians tonight. We do that at our own peril. We have no point on board. They have won.
Yeah.
And we ought to rush the game. And look at you, imagine those people that have 1 point say that this game is a final for them.
And we don't have.
Absolutely, it's more than a final for
us. Let's go to the right wingers and the left flank wingers.
All right. So this is what I intend to do tonight. Some proper madness too. Osman Bukari must start this game.
Why?
He's in form. He has pace to bend. And he can deliver.
So you're going to go for Osman Bukari
on the left,
then the right.
Nyama on the right, Jordan in the middle, Semenyo up top.
You are benching Mohamed Kudus.
Oh, he's not fit enough to start. We saw him. He would impact the game, but he would have to do it from the bench.
Wow. Inaki Williams from the bench.
Yes.
That's tough.
We have firepower in our armory.
I think you warned us before we start.
Yeah, we have firepower in our armory. Look, we ought to bring people who impact the game from the bench. You take Iñaki Williams and Kudus away from the bench. When Ghana is in trouble, who is coming again? Joseph Painter. You need to have a chip in your armory. You need to. And these are the guys that I would want to have on the bench to influence this game.
So for substitutes, who are you going to bring on as substitutes?
Unless there is an obvious injury at the back or a yellow card that requires you changing somebody, it's obvious. If Salis is not doing so well, you would have to bring on Baba Idrisu. Okay. If our progressor in Ashmeru is not progressing so well, Elisha Owusu would be looked at. That is for the two pivot. And then the options in the three speaks for itself. That pivot or in the middle row that Jordan is operating in just behind the striker goes to Kudus Mohammed when he's on. Niama's position goes to Dede Ayew when we are chasing the game.
Okay.
And then Osman Bukari will rotate with Joseph Painter. And then Iñaki Williams will rotate with Antoine Semenyo.
All right. Atta Poku, thanks
for
your time.
Welcome.
I hope that Chris Hutton and Senkao team listens to this particular advice from Atta Poku, and hopefully we get a win against the Pharaohs.
Go Black Stars, go. They called us spies yesterday, so spy on them and beat them.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.